Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Merlin. We are here today in my dining room and I am going to bring you along as I make Apple Strudel, a favorite German dessert. Alrighty, so the first thing that you want to do is first preheat the oven, set it to 350 degrees. It'll probably take about 10 minutes, and if you have a newer oven like I do, it'll have like a digital readout telling you about how long it'll take to get up to that temperature. And then you want to gather all of the ingredients that you need. So I need 1 egg, cracked of course, 1 tablespoon of water, I'm sorry, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, and 1 tablespoon of flour, 1/4 tablespoon of cinnamon, either 2 large Granny Smith apples, cored and sliced, or in my case, I could only get the small ones, so I had to do 3 of them. And then you need some raw sugar to sprinkle on the top. You need 2 bowls and things to mix. And then you need a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. And then of course, you need your puff pastry. You need 1 sheet. Alrighty, so to begin, you want to take your water and egg and combine them into 1 small container. And then you want to mix them. Make sure that you actually break the yolk whenever you mix it too, so it can get good and mixed. And actually, a normal like super cereal bowl could be the right size, unless of course you're a giant and have giant cereal bowls. In a larger bowl, what you want to do is combine all of your dry ingredients, so your flour, your brown sugar, and your cinnamon. You want to make sure you have your dry ingredients mixed very well before you add in your wet. And then you'll also want to make sure that you have your puff pastry thawing out. There should be instructions on the box how to do it. I'm not an expert. Mine, it was recommended to take about 40 minutes, or until it's kind of thawed enough to roll out nicely and easily. Alrighty, so your next step is you're going to pour your wet ingredients into your dry, and then you're gonna mix them together. This is why you wanted a slightly larger bowl for your dry ingredients. And then you're just gonna mix them together until you get a nice consistency. Kind of, I would say this is about a little bit wetter than syrup. Alrighty, so my oven just finished preheating. Your next step is to take your apple slices, put them in your mixture, get them nice, good and covered, and then you align them down the center of your dough. Alrighty, and then once you have that, if you have a little bit of extra sauce, just kind of take it and pour it on the top. Just because who wouldn't want a little bit extra of this delicious sweet stuff? Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a knife and you're going to, every inch or so, cut a slit about a 1/2 inch to where it goes to about a 1/2 inch from your apples. After you have your slits done, and they don't need to be exact, don't make them exact, what you're going to do is you're going to braid this. So what you do is you take the pieces and you wrap it over to the opposite side, making sure that you cover each one that you just had. So you're alternating sides. And then it should look something like this as it slides down. And then what you want to do is you want to take the edges and fold them under. This is just to keep everything inside. So then it should seem like it is wrapped completely around. And then after that, now we heard my oven go off, but once yours is done preheating, what you do is you put it in the oven, bake it for 35 minutes, about, I'd say, 15 to 20 minutes in, somewhere in there. You want to rotate it, and you also want to be sure that you're baking it in the bottom third of the oven. That's just so the top of this doesn't burn. And then one final thing before we put it in the oven, you just want to dust some of your raw sugar on it. Some of your raw sugar on this, just to give it a nice look on top. I may have just dumped a little bit too much on, but whatever. Off to the oven. So I just pulled it out of the oven, and I think it actually looks pretty good. I don't know what happened right here, but I mean, baked goods that look kind of funky usually taste the best. So I have a little bit of my strudel right here. Let's take a taste. This is delicious. Thank you for watching this video today, guys. If you liked it, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Also, please leave me a comment of your favorite recipe, or if you like this recipe and make it yourself. Thanks!